Welcome back to the Letterbox Podcast. We're so glad you've come to spend time with us. Let's get on with it and read the next letter. I haven't written a letter since school, and even then I think it was only because I had to. So this really does feel strange. I found the podcast while doomscrolling. I didn't even know my algorithm would land me on something like this. I was just in bed scrolling without really thinking, flicking from one video to the next, and I almost skipped straight past it. One of those moments where your thumb is already moving before your brain has even caught up. But something made me stop, just for a second. I thought, why not? I'd have a go at writing one too. So here is my letter. Dear Doomscroll, I think I have a problem with you. No, not in a dramatic way, just in a way I didn't really notice until I did. You've become the default, the thing I do without deciding to do it. I pick up my phone and suddenly I'm somewhere else and half an hour is gone, sometimes more. And I can't even remember what I opened it for in the first place. It's always just 5 minutes. It's never 5 minutes. It's waiting rooms where I don't look around anymore, bus journeys I don't really see where I'm going, even conversations where I'm nodding but part of me is still thinking about my phone. That's the bit I don't really like admitting. Because it doesn't even feel good most of the time. I'm not laughing. I'm not really learning anything. I'm just moving through it without thinking, like I'm watching my time disappear and not doing anything to stop it. And I hate how quickly I reach for it. No thought, just movement, thumb unlocking, scrolling, refreshing, like my body knows before I do. Sometimes I'll put my phone down and pick it up seconds later without even thinking about it. That actually sounds ridiculous saying it out loud, but it happens more than I'd like to admit. To be clear, I don't want this to sound like I'm judging anyone for doom scrolling either, because honestly, I get it. Truthfully, if someone sat me down and told me I'd spent too much time on my phone, I'd probably get a bit defensive about it. Maybe because deep down, I know they'd be right. Maybe because there's a sense of shame in it somewhere. But also because part of me would just think, ugh, leave me alone. I'm tired. I need a bit of serotonin fix. And right now, this is the thing that works for me. Or at least what works for now. I think that's the weird thing about this. I don't think people doom scroll because they're lazy or shallow or anything like that. I think most of us are just overwhelmed or lonely or tired or just trying to switch our brains off for a little bit. So if you're listening to this while scrolling, I'm really not judging you. But I do think I want more from my time than this. And I do want to feel more present in my own life again. I keep telling myself I'll stop after one thing or after I've checked one more app, but there's always another thing. Another video, another post, another hour gone without me really choosing it. I don't really sit down and do this sort of thing. I usually just think things or type half a note on my phone and never go back to it. So this feels slightly awkward, like I'm not quite sure if I'm doing it right. But also, I haven't picked up my phone once whilst writing this. Now that does feel unusual. I'll admit there have been times my hand has started moving towards my phone and then I remember what I'm here for. But it is strange how that happens. I also keep thinking I should have a hobby. Something I actually do properly instead of just filling time, and maybe letter writing will be it. But I don't really know where you start with something when your default is just to scroll. I think I've been using it as a filler for so long, I forgot what I used to do before. Maybe I just sat and did nothing. That feels impossible now. Maybe that sounds dramatic. I don't know. I don't think I'm trying to say anything clever here. I just wanted to write to see if I could. And it turns out I can. Everybody can. It's certainly not perfect, but it's here. Maybe people will judge me for this. I'm also thinking maybe I should just delete this. Maybe I should make it sound better, or should I at least check how it reads? Okay, I'm overthinking it. I suppose what I'm really saying is I don't like how automatic doom scrolling is. How I keep doing it even when I don't really want to. How it fills every quiet gap without asking. How my phone is the first thing I reach for and the last thing I put down in the day. And maybe if you feel like this too, perhaps this could be our little virtual pact just to try and change a little bit. We don't have to do anything dramatic, just try and be a bit more here. I don't even know who you are, who I've just made that pact with, and I've got no idea who might end up listening to this. But maybe it can be our weird little pinky promise to try and spend a little less time scrolling and a little bit more time actually living things, even if we're not very good at it yet. And I don't really know what I do about all of this long term. But I'm here, writing, instead of scrolling. So maybe that counts for something. Anyway, I think I'm going to try and leave my phone downstairs tonight. Or at least try. From someone who is trying. Thank you for listening to the Letterbox Podcast. If this one resonated with you at all, please follow, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to send us your own letter, you can to the Letterbox Podcast at outlook.com. We'll see you next time.